Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we are still in the garage, but I don't really have any big projects finished or anything else worth making a video, so I'm going to do a little bit of an update. I've got a lot of small things going on, but kind of that all need to get done, but unfortunately none of them are kind of like big video worthy. First up is the truck. As you guys probably last saw, I had mounted the transmission and made a bracket for it. It's currently out of the truck. It's actually sitting right there. Mostly because I am mounting the shifter. So I got a bracket off of the other transmission. I forgot I had one of those. And basically welded up some stuff to mount the shifter. Now I need to hook up shift rods and also mess with the little actuating levers. Basically, the original ones are in a weird spot because it was made purely for a column shift, so a 3 on the tree. But I can't index those brackets. It's not like a later Saginaw with like a bolt and a thing. It's a kind of like a thing that slides on and it's through bolted. So I've made some brackets to kind of go behind that and then mount off of that. That way I'm still keeping it relatively original and I'm not like bastardizing this thing. So that's where I am with that. Next thing is the Holley Sniper. Some of you may have seen I put a Holley Sniper kit on the K5 about a year and change ago. It's not been running right and it's never really run right, and so I haven't had a chance to really, I haven't been confident enough in it to drive that truck as much as I should. And the worst thing is in the middle of the winter, when I'd want to use my 4-wheel drive, it won't run. Once it gets up to temp, it basically freaks out, pulls fuel, air-fuel ratio goes up well past 30, and it dies, and it basically doesn't idle. It mostly only does this in temperatures between, well, below about 15 degrees Fahrenheit. So normal driving, it's been pretty good, but yeah. Anywho, I got in contact with Holley. They finally, after some back and forth, I sent my data logs to them, and he basically said there might be a hardware issue. So they sent me a shipping label and told me to pull it off and send it in to them. So it's been pulled off and waiting for me to find a box and box it up. So that's what I've been doing with that. And then finally, about 2 months ago, maybe a little bit more, I had made a video about my gear wrench bit ratchets and about how I ended up breaking basically both of the ratchets on there. One of them I snapped a pin. That was completely my bad, but things happen. And then the other one, the mechanism kind of jammed up. So after I uploaded that video, I made a warranty request through Gear Wrench. So this was probably mid to late December, and hadn't heard anything, and was kind of wondering what's going on. And I was just about thinking about sending them another message or trying to call their customer support just to see where we were, because I was just expecting maybe a replacement head or a replacement pin, or maybe an offer to buy a pin or something, because I assume it's only a couple bucks. But earlier this week, I came home to a package from Apex Tool Company. If you don't know, that is the parent company of Gear Wrench. They also own a few other brands. But there was a very large box on my doorstep, and inside of it was this guy. So this is the smaller version of that same kit. I think I had the 65 or 60 something piece. Basically, this is the ratchet, the big ratchet, the small ratchet, and then one set of sockets, and these are all metric. So that's useful. Yeah, so they just sent this to me. No response or anything. I just got it in the mail. So I guess they do have a pretty good warranty, because I guess for them it's cheaper and easier to just send me a whole new set of the cheaper variety than it is to try to find the parts. I guess that's what happens when things are made overseas. They just send you a new one. So yeah, I haven't heard back. No one's asked me to send the other one back. But, so yeah, I've got bonus tools. So that's nice. Finally, the last small project on my list is to make a gate for the fence in my backyard. Because over the last summer, while I was working on this, I traded places with its donor vehicle. The donor vehicle used to live in the backyard. Now my 68 Volvo lives back there. And I'd like to drive that. And right now, the only way to get it in and out is to take down the fence and reassemble the fence. So I told myself I wasn't going to drive that car until I made a gate. And it's starting to think about getting nicer out today. Or starting to think about getting nicer this time of year. So it's about time to build a gate so I can get that car out and enjoy it. Alright, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the updates as far as what's going on in the shop. And we'll see you next time. So thanks for watching. Oh, and finally, what I need... Chip.